Pick up a piece of gold. It does not do anything. You cannot eat it. You cannot burn it for warmth. It generates no income while you hold it. It does not grow. It does not reproduce. It will not protect you from anything. And yet, right now, a single kilogram of it is worth approximately $80,000. That number has varied across millennia, across currencies, across civilizations. The value has never reached zero. Why? The easiest answer is because everyone agrees that it does. Gold is valuable because people believe gold is valuable. If every person on Earth simultaneously stopped believing this, the price would collapse by morning. This is also true of every currency ever created. The paper in your wallet is valuable because everyone agrees it is. If that agreement collapsed, the paper would be worthless. So the question is not whether gold has intrinsic value. In a strict sense, nothing does. The question is why gold became the one substance that humanity, across thousands of years and dozens of disconnected civilizations, chose to agree upon. Part of the answer is chemistry. If you work through the periodic table and ask which elements could theoretically serve as a universal store of value, the list eliminates itself rapidly. Gases cannot hold them. Liquids at room temperature, impractical to carry. Radioactive elements kill you. Iron, copper, aluminium corrode or oxidize. Rare elements so rare that no ordinary person could ever acquire them. You need something solid, stable at room temperature, durable across thousands of years of handling and exposure, rare enough to resist easy inflation but common enough that enough of it exists to trade with. After crossing out everything else, you are left with a very short list. Gold and platinum sit on it. Platinum is slightly rarer and won in industrial applications. Gold won in human psychology. The key word is rare. All the gold ever mined in human history would fill roughly 3.5 Olympic swimming pools. That is not a metaphor for scarcity. That is genuine geological scarcity. Gold forms only under extraordinary conditions, in the cores of dying stars and the impacts of neutron stars colliding. The gold on Earth arrived from space, embedded in asteroids, billions of years before life existed here. You cannot make more of it. That is what prevents the store of value from being quietly inflated away. But chemistry and geology alone do not explain 5,000 years of agreement. The deeper reason gold endures is institutional. Central banks around the world, including the Bank of England, the United States Federal Reserve, and the European Central Bank, still hold gold in their reserves. Not because they use gold in their daily transactions, not because the gold standard still operates. They abandoned that in the 20th century, but because gold is the one asset that no other government can devalue. If the Federal Reserve prints too many dollars, the dollar falls in value. But gold cannot be printed. It cannot be typed into a spreadsheet by a central bank. It cannot be created by any human institution. It is outside the system. And that independence from monetary policy is why governments keep buying it, even now, even in an era when virtually all money is digital. Gold has survived every monetary system the world has attempted. The gold standard, Bretton Woods, floating exchange rates, the euro, cryptocurrency. Through all of it, gold retained its role as a fallback, a thing that holds value when political agreements between governments break down. In the 2008 financial crisis, the gold price rose while stock markets collapsed. That pattern has repeated across crashes, wars, and currency crises for centuries. There is one more dimension worth knowing. Gold does not pay dividends. It earns no interest. Holding it has an opportunity cost. Money kept in gold is not compounding elsewhere. This is why most financial advisors treat gold as a hedge rather than a core investment. You do not buy gold to get rich. You buy gold because if everything else collapses, gold probably will not. It is ancient, shiny, expensive insurance. The real question is not why gold has value. It is why the agreement has lasted 5,000 years, survived the death of every empire that endorsed it, and shows no sign of ending. The answer is that nothing else has managed to be simultaneously rare, durable, beautiful, politically neutral, and universally accepted. Everything else has eventually failed one of those tests. Gold has not. Now you know.